right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is just a little information on, or just a little clip on what Mike Epps said. You know, he was right. He was on point for it. I know, at least I probably haven't seen a lot of, people speaking out against, or just until recently, like little rap artists and, movie stars, speaking out against, rap and stuff, like how he finna speak out against it. But still in all, they sold out. They're still a part of the agenda. If they was really, felt some type of way about it, they wouldn't be doing it. They would have been stopped because they know it's influencing their people. But the guys that's in the industry, a lot of them, if not all of them, or that's on the level, sold out and sold their soul to Satan. And they get them spirits put on them. They do the witchcraft, they do the sacrifices, they all do, they go to the ritual ceremony, which is the BET Awards, those be rituals and stuff like that. And what else? Yeah, they put the spirits on the music and, push it out to the people. So it don't matter if they speak out against it, if they don't stop doing it, how you gonna speak out against it and then continue to do it, knowing what it does to your people? And a lot of them in the truth and know about the whole Israelite thing and know who we are and stuff of that nature, But they sold out, and the Lord ain't waking them up to do it. That's our job. So I'm just gonna play this because he spoke the truth, and Jake need to take heed because it's a 2/3 and it's a 1/3. Those who take heed to, these wise words and stuff that's being said, start from the Bible, but, the Lord is bringing it out of people. Those are the ones that might be able to save themselves. It says you got to be diligent. So, it's a start. But I'm going to play the clip.
Gangster rap been killing niggas since the beginning of time. Yeah. I'm telling you, in the 90s, gangster rap sent a lot of niggas to the penitentiary and sent a lot of niggas to the graveyard. And it ain't nothing wrong with listening to gangster rap, but if you can't handle it, and you just can't leave that stuff on the lyrics and leave it on the track, don't listen to it, because it'll influence you. Half these rappers, they healthy, man. They going to the gym, they taking vitamins, they be all in Whole Foods. And they be talking about lean and pills and stuff, and you be taking and doing this shit, and they ain't even doing it. So if you ain't strong enough to be listening to that rap shit, don't listen to it, man. Because it's too influential on you, all right? Listen to some Marvin Sapp or some gospel or something. That's who you really are.
Right, so a lot of these guys know what's going on and know what it's doing to people. They just demons. So, this is psychological warfare because Esau took our mind, and that's what made us weak. That's a part of what's made us weak. But this is and it was all from the Lord anyway. But this is a psychological warfare, psywar, or the basic aspects of modern psychological operations. A psyop have been known by many other names or terms, including miso, psyops, political warfare, hearts and minds, and propaganda. The term is used to denote any action which is practiced mainly by psychological methods. And when you look up the word psychology, all it means is the study of the mind. When you look it up in etymology. So they study the mind, and they know how to trigger things, and But it says the term is used to denote any action which is practiced mainly by psychological methods, with the aim of evoking a planned psychological reaction of the people. Right. So They use psychological warfare on everybody. That's the reason why Jake and them killing each other with the rap and the gangs and all the fights and stuff that's going on. And Esau know that we're under curses, so this is their way of helping further and and keep it going. It says because you see Jake and them be trying to rise up and correct themselves and help each other, especially now when stuff going on in the black neighborhood. But it happened in the '60s and everything too. But Esau came out with used his little tactics and everything, which still kept Jake asleep. But it says various techniques are used and are aimed at influencing a target audience, value system, belief system, emotions, motives, reasoning, or behavior. It is used to induce confessions or reinforce attitudes and behaviors favorable to the originator's objectives and are sometimes combined with black operations or false flag tactics. Grab this precept because that's what's going on. We are in the spirit. Our spiritual war is a battle of our mind because the spirit is these scriptures and us. Eating this book is strengthening our spirit, man, strengthening our mind for what's to come. And Esau is trying to take our mind by polluting it with all this wicked stuff. That's why us waking up to who we are. Um, we can't indulge in everything like Jake and them can. We got to stay disciplined. A lot of stuff we got to cut off. So remember, it's always a battle to take your mind. When you start to think negative thoughts, when you start to bring negative energy into your mind and speak it, and you're gonna eventually become negative. Always keep yourself motivated, keep other brothers motivated, your family, etc. Man, this 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Right, and that's part of Satan's devices. The psychological warfare via the TV, the movies, the rap, the gangs, etc. You know, this is where techniques are used and are aimed at influencing the target's audience value system, belief system, emotions, motives, reasoning, or behavior. It is used to induce confessions. Okay, confessions or reinforce attitudes and behavior favorably to the original objectives, right? To what they want to do, what they want to do. And sometimes that's why they call it. That's why they call it following trends. It is used to induce confessions or reinforce attitudes and behaviors favorable to the originator's objectives and are sometimes combined with black operations and false flag tactics. It is also used to destroy the morale of enemies through tactics that aim to depress troops' psychological states. It says target audiences can be governments, organizations, groups, and individuals. It is not just limited to soldiers. Civilians of foreign territories can also be targeted by technology and media, so as to cause an effect on the government of their country. Right. Stop there. No, that's why Jake I'm still asleep, you know. But like you said, them rappers and actors are, not even out there doing any of the stuff that they're rapping about. And a lot of people get stood up and to be rappers and they never did anything in their lyrics, you know. But Slacker. This Exodus chapter 23, verse 2, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rush judgment. Yeah, so what's going on in these rap songs and everything, and your friends portraying it, or these rappers portraying it, acting like they do it, and someone, they do a lot of stuff that they say they do, but you don't follow them to do evil, uh, um, because that's what's gonna get you killed. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. It says, hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel, you blacks, and Native Americans. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth. And these rappers and these actors ain't pushing out no truth. Nor mercy, and Jake don't have mercy on themselves or on each other, nor knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai in the land, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery. And that's all rap promotes. That's all these songs and this music promote. They break out and blood touches blood, that's killing each other. Therefore shall the land mourn, hence the reason why this famine is coming, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish, right? With the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away, and that's why you've been seeing these events of these things happening. The fish and the beasts, and the fowls just falling out the sky, and all that stuff, just the fish washing up and the beasts dying. That's all prophecy, you know. This Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 15, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also. And that wine is talking about philosophy. So these rappers and actors, that's promoting all this BS that's against the scriptures, adultery, murder, etc., and they giving it to their people, and making their people are, doing these events and stuff, they're going to be put to death for it. It says, woe, meaning destruction, unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And the nakedness is just them not having the truth, you know. This Micah chapter 2, verse 1, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. And that's to Esau, because Esau will get his judgment too for doing for setting Jacob and them to do it, and saying that only way they're gonna survive in this kingdom and make it out of their situations is if they sell out. It says, when the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. Right. So Esau got the money to bring about the psychological warfare, and have Jacob do everything that they want them to do, in order to keep their people down and destroyed. So Esau going to be destroyed for it also eventually, But I'm going to end it off at that. Call all your Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.